Welcome to our live Saturday morning presentation. We're going to be looking at the product E9, Synergy's fantastic energy supplement. Basically, I want to cover three things in this morning's meeting. I want to help you understand that there is a video that we've made that will help you understand the science of E9 as well as use it from a marketing standpoint. And then the other thing that we also want to be able to do is we want to give you some marketing strategies to help you understand the huge market for E9, all the different types of niche markets that you could promote this product in. We're going to give you some marketing strategies on how you can bring E9 into your Synergy business and be able to create both profits from it, net cash flow, as well as be able to create volume that can go towards your 650 up, 150 down. Or if you don't get your, as we talked about last week, if you don't get your new distributor Elite Honors program for the month, you can make that 150 CV of volume up through additional customers. And I'm going to show you the slide presentation. I'm not going to go through it the same way that I do in the actual video. The video has things that come up on the screen and transitions and things. I'm not going to do that in today's presentation. I want to go through this fairly rapidly so that you can understand some of the science behind E9, but more importantly, you can always go to the video and you can spend more time with the video, and you can use the video for both education on your part, education for people who are interested in that aspect of E9, as well as you can use it as a reinforcement that a person has made a great buying decision. So here are some of the key points of E9. It's long-lasting, healthy energy through a unique low-calorie formulation. It supports the cardiovascular health with L-9. It enhances mental and physical energy. It maintains alertness and improves cognitive capacity, as well as increasing physical performance. And it's going to stimulate the body's natural ability to produce energy. Plus, it's convenient. It's a single-serve stick. You can put it in your purse, your pocket. If you're a person who likes to go camping, you can throw it in with your gear. If you're a hiker, you can carry it with you. So it's extremely convenient for a person. It's affordable. Again, depending upon the size quantities that they buy, whether it be one box, their serving cost would be $1.30 per serving, or if they buy some of the larger 4-pack or 6-packs that are available to preferred customers, or you as a distributor, you can buy 12 packs and 24 packs where you can get the cost down even further. Again, it's an affordable aspect for people. It's much more affordable than the things that they're currently buying. Plus, there's no energy crash at the end. Comes with a 120-day money-back guarantee, or if you're in other countries like the E9 video that we produced that is generic, meaning that there is no branding to me at the end. We produced that video because E9 is also available to the European countries as well as some of the Asian countries. It hasn't made it to New Zealand or Australia yet. So we created a video that would allow anyone to use it in most of the countries where Synergy operates and has E9. In the European countries, they have a 90-day money-back guarantee. Here in the United States, we have a 120-day money-back guarantee. We then begin to look at the energy comparison. Synergy created a great chart that compares E9 to the 5 major energy drinks: Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster, AMP, and NOS. Those are the 5. When you look at the energy industry in terms of energy drinks, those 5 dominate, with Red Bull being the one that really dominates most of the marketplace. So what we did is we took the energy comparison chart that Synergy Worldwide put together, and we then break it down through every one of these different line items that they have. So we look at the 20 calories per serving versus anywhere from 110 calories to 140 calories. We then look at one of the key ingredients that's in inulin. Again, this is really important information to understand what inulin does. So of the 5 grams of carbohydrate, 3 of those grams are made up of inulin. Inulin's a soluble fiber classified as what's known as a fructan. You cannot digest it, but you have bacteria in your gut that loves inulin. And so what it basically does is it feeds the bacterial aspect of your colon, the healthy bacteria of your colon, with a great energy source for it, so that you can maintain good health in your colon. Why is that important? Because that helps you to boost the absorption of nutrients so that you can get those nutrients into the bloodstream. And if you're using a product like pro-arginine or even an or even an E9 where it has L-arginine, where you're improving blood flow, you can then do a better job absorbing nutrients as well as transporting those nutrients to the cells. Plus, inulin has very little impact on blood sugar levels, so that this product E9 could be beneficial to diabetics who are looking for a way to gain energy but not affect their blood sugar levels. Also, inulin enhances the absorption of key minerals like calcium, magnesium, zinc, and iron. Those minerals are all involved in energy production. It helps to lower triglyceride levels, and it can aid in reducing appetite. You'll see inulin in other appetite suppressant products. It's already in the E9 product. When we look at the next category in terms of carbohydrates, we want to show the carbohydrates of E9 at 5 versus the carbohydrates in all the other energy drinks that range from 27 to 31 grams. And so what we do in the video is we help people understand that 1 teaspoon of sugar is equal to 4 grams of carbohydrates. So we used an average of 28 grams, and if you take 28 grams of carbohydrates and you divide that by 4, that's 7. And we asked this question in the video: would you knowingly put 7 teaspoons of sugar in anything that you're consuming? I've seen coffee drinkers put sugar into their coffee, but I've never seen any coffee drinker go beyond 4 cubes of sugar or 4 teaspoons of sugar. Most people would never ever put 7 teaspoons in anything that they're drinking. So we bring that in as a question because most people knowingly wouldn't do that. We're helping them understand that if they're taking one of these 5 energy drinks, that is exactly what they're doing, and people are coming to understand the health problems with regards to its sugar. We also help separate pro-arginine or E9 with the other energy drinks because the other energy drinks use anhydrous caffeine. Again, we have a statement up there. You can't see it because, again, in the slide presentation there would be transitions. Here I just want to show you all the information at one time. And anhydrous caffeine is a pharmaceutical substance. It's in its pure form. It has a lot of health issues associated with it, like heart palpitations, increased blood pressure, and anxiety issues, plus it's extremely bitter in tasting. That's why they need to use the sugar to hide the taste of the anhydrous caffeine. Here in E9, what we use is guarana. Guarana is a natural source of caffeine. There's plenty of clinical studies that show that guarana will improve memory and alertness while also improving the person's mood. And one of the things that we consistently hear from people who use E9 as a energy supplement is the improved clarity and focus that they have. Their ability to have a better mood. They're not anxious. So this is a key selling point with regards to E9, especially for people who need to concentrate, who want to have great mental clarity at their work environment or the things that they're trying to do, or they're just looking to improve mental clarity in general. It's a big aspect of what E9 can do for people, and guarana is a major component in being able to do that. Plus, we're the only product of the energy supplements that includes L-arginine with other amino acids in the formulation. And as we all know, L-arginine helps to produce nitric oxide for improved blood flow. And that improved blood flow then helps to deliver the oxygen nutrients that every cell needs while helping to remove the metabolic waste products so that we can create a better environment for that cell, tissue, and organ system to operate in. And as we talk about in the green, any increase in energy delivery also increases energy production. You know, we're scheduled at the end of this month to do a presentation on athletic performance. I'll talk about this in more depth and detail when we do the athletic performance. But if I can use oxygen to produce energy, I can produce 18 times more energy when oxygen is present than when it's not present from an energy standpoint. And we'll talk more about that in the last Saturday of this month in the athletic performance seminar that we're doing. Now, This was new to me. I've always seen vitamin C included in ProArginine Plus, and I see it's included in E9. There's 500% the daily recommended allowance of vitamin C in E9, and the question is, why would the scientists at Nature Sunshine Products include 5 times of this amount in E9? And the reason for it is when you research E9, current research is showing that vitamin C actually helps to maintain endothelial cell health and function. So vitamin C plays an important role in the ability of that endothelium to be able to convert L-arginine to nitric oxide. And the endothelium basically regulates almost all of your vascular health. So any improvements to the endothelium and its function then directly improves blood flow. And anything that improves blood flow does a better job delivering oxygen and nutrients for, again, greater energy production. There's a real science to the development and the ingredients that go into E9 that far surpass anything else that's in the energy industry. We then look at the B vitamins. Most people associate B vitamins with energy, but we want people to understand that B vitamins are water soluble, so you can't store them in your body. You need to replenish them on a daily basis, so there's then a daily need for E9. If I want to have good energy, then I need to be using E9 on a daily basis, and I don't have to worry about the B vitamins being stored in my system because they can't be stored. They're water soluble. They're going to wash out of your system over the course of the day. So every day I need to replenish those key B vitamins to help my body actually produce energy. And then we go through each one of the B vitamins. B1 is only in E9, and it's responsible for converting sugar into energy, especially for the heart, brain, lungs, and kidneys. Those are the 4 major organs in your body that you need to function properly. Your heart to pump blood, your brain to be able to think, your lungs to be able to exchange oxygen and CO2, and your kidneys to filter your bloodstream. The 4 major organs, by having vitamin B1, helps to convert that sugar into energy that those 4 major organs can use. And independent studies show that B1 improves brain function, especially in the area of memory and concentration. Again, that's one of the reasons why if you're using E9, or if you have people who are using E9, you're going to consistently hear better mental clarity and focus. The next one is B2. B2 helps to break down proteins, fats, and carbohydrates for energy production. But it's also extremely important because if you don't have B2, then B6 and B9 are not going to work very well in your system. You've got to have B2 to be able to convert vitamins B6 and B9 into their active forms. And as you can see, there's only 3 other of the main energy drinks that include it, and the other 2 don't. So Monster doesn't. No, I take that back. Red Bull doesn't, and then the last one was AMP. They don't include that. Now, vitamin B3, its primary benefit is in heart and vascular health, but it also assists in energy production of cells. And the other thing that it does is it aids in promoting a well-functioning digestive system. Again, we come back to this concept that E9 is all about helping your body produce energy. So not only are specific ingredients involved in that energy production, but they enhance the areas where you need the ability to absorb those nutrients, which is your digestive system, as well as the delivery of those nutrients, which is your cardiovascular system, your blood flow. When we get into B5, we talk about, again, the breakdown of fats, carbohydrates, and proteins for energy production, as well as it helps in the formulation of red blood cells, which are the things that are going to bind and deliver oxygen to your cells. We also bring in the European Food Safety Authority because, again, this video is designed, the video that we have produced for your use is designed to be used not just here in North America, but also over in the European countries. So it was really important to bring in the European Food Safety Authority to help them, or to help the people over in the European sector say, okay, here's our authority, and here's what the authority says about what vitamin B5 does, as well as when we look at vitamin B6, all these statements that you see in blue are coming from the European Food Safety Authority. That vitamin B6 helps in protein and glycogen metabolism. It helps in red blood cell formation. It helps to normalize yield energy metabolism. It helps in psychological functions. That's brain health. And it reduces tiredness and fatigue. And when we get into B9, again, we talk about how this applies to energy and reducing fatigue and tiredness. You know, folic acid is usually looked at with regards to keeping nerve and spinal defects out of babies, in terms of pregnant women, you know, making sure that they get enough folic acid in their diet so that they can prevent some type of spinal cord injury to the fetus as it's growing. Well, again, B9 or folic acid, it's also been shown to help with energy, especially in the area of fatigue and tiredness. And then when we come to B12, again, these statements are from the European Food Safety Authority, where it helps in red blood cell formation, energy metabolism, normal homocysteine metabolism, which is key to the heart, again, neurological and psychological functions, as well as the reduction of tiredness and fatigue. From there, we go into the different herbs that are involved in the E9. We've got Yerba Mate Extract. It provides a clean caffeine effect. What that means is it provides the energy and alertness boost that you would get from caffeine, but it doesn't have any of the unpleasant side effects like jitter and nervousness. We talk about green tea extract, and again, we look at that herb as how it can provide improvements in mood, in reaction time, in memory. How we talk about it can mobilize free fatty acids from the fat tissues to make them available for energy production. So again, what we're doing is we're helping people understand that when you compare E9 to the other 5 major energy drinks, we have these ingredients that go beyond just the vitamins. We have herbs in this ingredient list that are specifically designed to enhance your ability to improve cognitive function, as well as generate energy, and do it without the side effects. In Ginseng Root Extract, again, has the ability to improve thinking, cognitive behavior, and quality of life. We get into Maca Root Extract, which has traditionally been used for fertility for both men and women, but outside of that fertility aspect, clinical studies on maca root have consistently shown it to provide a positive effect on energy, stamina, and mood, while lowering levels of anxiety and depression. Again, the component aspect of maca root extract is all about enhancing cognitive function. And then we get into acai berry concentrate and aloe vera whole leaf concentrate. Why would Synergy include those two things in their E9 product? And although acai has been shown with regards to energy production, both that as well as aloe vera whole leaf extract helps to improve the ability of the digestive tract to be able to absorb nutrients. So again, it goes back to this aspect of why is inulin in the product. It's all about helping to improve the digestive system so that you can do a better job absorbing the nutrients, so that the bloodstream can then deliver those nutrients to the cells, tissues, and organ systems to allow the function better. In the video, we then come back, we give a summary in terms of all the benefits, long-lasting, and then we talk about, you know, when you add convenience and affordability, what many customers believe is the best natural energy supplement in the marketplace today. And then we finish it up with asking the person that if they want to get this product, please get back to the person who shared this information with them. So again, this end of this video is not branded to me, doesn't have any attachment to me other than if people recognize my voice because I narrate it. But this is something that you can use to both create interest, or if a person gets on E9, send them a link to this video to reinforce their buying decision that they made a great purchase because of the science behind the E9 product. Before I get into the next section, I just want to see, because I don't have anyone working back office, let me check in the chat box to see if I've got any comments in the chat box. Okay, so I've got nothing since Betsy's comment. Does anyone have any questions for me at this time? You can either type them in the chat box or you can open up your mic and ask me before I get into what I want to talk about, which is marketing strategies. It's great to have a product. It's great if you're using that product, but if you're looking to build a business, if you're not deploying marketing strategies to grow your synergy business, it's not going to grow. So you've got to have marketing strategies. You must implement marketing strategies if you're going to grow. So again, any questions before I move into this next phase called marketing strategies? All right, if you do, go ahead.
This is Homer. I was just wondering, is there a limit on how much a daily recommendation of the E9 is? I've got people who like do 2 and 3, 4 a day.